Hello everyone, hope you're doing terrific. It's Joe Pimentel. I'm just sitting down here and I've been reflecting a little bit. Last night was a Thursday night Transformation Talk Radio with Bill and Rachel. And Bill had some really powerful members of our community on the show, and he asked each one of them, for brand new people who are coming into our community, what would you tell them? What would be some good sage wisdom that you could pass on to them? And I just thought I would add to that a little bit. If you're brand new, on Thursday evening, you can actually have a very intimate show with Bill Phillips. It's live. He always has very valuable information, timely information on really what you can do to change the course, the direction of your life, to transform it in a whole new level. So I just wanted to chat with you briefly about, what did I do way back 2 years ago when I started, or some of the other people that have had very powerful transformation experiences. And I think the first thing is just kind of do a little bit of review. In Bill's first book, he speaks about the Harvard graduating class of 1953. And in 1953, there was a survey and they asked the Harvard graduating class and said, how many of you guys have written goals? And 3% of them had written goals. And then 20 years later, 1973, they did some research and said, well, how did this 1953 graduating class of Harvard University do? And fascinatingly enough, that 3% of Harvard graduates was now worth more than the entire 97% of the Harvard graduating class combined. To me, that is such a powerful message about goals and what you really want. Well, as you open up your transformation textbook, you're going to be going through chapter number 1, the base and the summit, and you're going to be identifying some specific goals and developing a vision. And then through the various chapters, you're then going to obviously continue to grow. You're going to be adding to your exercise, your nutrition plan for some mental exercise as well, which is just a powerful, powerful place to be. One of the things that helped me, I just had to confront where I was at. And this morning as I was working out, I was talking to someone, they asked me, well, Joe, how are things going? And always in between challenges, I said I'm doing good, but good in reference to good, better, and best. If you ever went to Home Depot before, you go in there and you got a good, you got a better, and you got a best. And the only time you ever pick up goods is when you don't have the financial resources to pick up the better or the best. And right now I'm good, but the reason that I'm good is I'm going to be taking off on Monday and I'm just forming some goals and I don't have the time frame, but I'm good. And here's probably where you're at in your life. No matter where you're at, I imagine that you have a good life. Now you can go look back and say, wow, I've seen that before picture, January 1st, 2008, when I did my original transformation challenge. Say, I don't know if that was good. You know what? That was good. I have a good family. I have a good wife, and you know what? It's kind of like being average, right? You're the worst of the best, or maybe you're the best of the worst. And I had to confront that. And I had to say, you know what? My experience with successful people is they only accept the best that life has to offer. There is no limitation on financial resources that I am now looking at good and just choosing good. I choose best. And one way to do that is to just start looking at your life. Hey, I memorized one of my favorite quotes of all time is the Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking. so that other people won't feel insecure around you. You were born to manifest the glory of God that is within you. And when you let your own light shine, you unconsciously give permission for other people to do the same. When we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. And I memorized that because I just, you know what? If you can't do it for you, do it for the other people in your life, because your presence automatically liberates others. So whether if it's a tangible goal, you want to lose weight, you want a new, whatever you want to do, we're talking about health and fitness specifically, but we can include other aspects of your life in this transformation. Or if it may be anchoring in a way of being. Thank you, Marianne Williamson. I still live by that today. And I'm wondering about you. What could you do? In addition to that, take a look at your calendar. How much time can you give to the transformation community? As you can see, we got endless resources. We got videos that you can go watch. Bill Phillips has hired a professional video production team that goes out there and captures inspiration. You know, I think it was Zig Ziglar. Someone once asked him, you know, this inspiration, this motivation stuff just seems to disappear the next day. And I thought what he said was brilliant. He says, you know what, I shower today and that kind of disappears. If I don't shower tomorrow, I don't smell really good. And I personally need motivation every day. How are you going to start your day? I've just started doing these video blogs, but you know what? For a long time, I would wake up, the first thing that I do is 15 minutes in the morning. I'd get on there, I'd get on my blog, and that was my time, and I was focused on what's happening in my life. Am I getting closer to my goals? What's the challenge? What do I need to change? What am I accepting in my life that I might have to make a change? So there's so many different things that you can do. So find out how much time you can invest in our community, and then take a look at different groups. Utilize your blog. Take a look at the different forums, whether if it's nutrition or exercise, and a lot of it's going to be outlined right here in the book. Get yourself an accountability partner. Find a group that works for you. There are so many different ways that you can prepare and capitalize on all that this community, all that we have to offer. Hey, I appreciate you. I want to thank you for investing your time and watching what I have to offer. And the journey continues. It keeps getting better and better and better. Have a great day. Talk to you later.